Hello everyone, Matthew Silvert here. Today we're going to talk about warm-ups and how they help in a choral setting. A lot of people know that you're supposed to do warm-ups and not necessarily know what it is for or what you're doing. Some technical ones, from the sirens. Sirens are really opening up your tessitura and accessing your head voice. Breathing exercises help with the diaphragm here. One quick one that I use from C and moving up in semitones. Ho 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 hosanna, hallelujah. He saved me, I've got the joy of the Lord. And what that's supposed to do is actually help with your diaphragm, ho, with an emphasis on the H. Ho 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 hosanna, ha ha hallelujah. He saved me, I've got the joy of the Lord. And yeah, that's it. Ho, so it's that ho 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 hosanna, ha ha hallelujah. He saved me, I've got the joy of the Lord. Ho 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 hosanna, ha ha hallelujah. Ensure that you're accessing the diaphragm, right? And we go up. What I normally do is that each time I go, I get faster, increase the tempo. And then a lot of times we get complacent with words and with the tempo, and even if the tempo moves, they're not adjusting with it. So what I do with this exercise is that every time I go up, I increase the speed, and they still have to keep the form. So whatever speed that you're doing, whatever tempo you're adapting to, you still have to execute the correct things with the right technical approaches, right? So a lot of times in some of my young choirs, they usually just lose the H's, and it's Hosanna, and it just start, yeah. So that's something you could try to access diaphragm here, right? And you could make warm up anything be your own. So in your own context, you can create your own warm up settings, right? So that is one. Normally, if you're working with a technical piece and there's a particular spot that is hard to get, you could turn that spot into a warm up. So they're constantly getting that or working on it, so you can make reference to it when the time comes, right? Yeah, so that is that one. There's another one that I do, which is if you want to use unison voices for tone matching, right? Let's say, for example, starting Lu, and everybody has to match the same tone, right? So we go Lu, and it's important is that the sound is here in the frontal mask. And if you have men, if it's just trebles, everybody's on the same page. And so on and so forth. Everybody's on the same tone. Don't be afraid to do the same one again if you don't hear what you're supposed to hear before you move on, right? That's that one. There's another one that I do, which is moving from the three places, chest, and to head in arpeggios. So arpeggiated things, right? So, and I normally use the vowels, of course. So E to A. So there's stretching into head voice, right? So, and you can do that as well. If the choir is used to doing that, then you can run those things. If it's a young choir, yeah, don't throw them off like that, but keep them in stages, right? All right. Ah, right into there. So that's that one to do stretching. I'll do one more, and I use this one. It's for parts. If you do have, they can hold their own parts, then you can give them that. So sopranos, altos, tenors, basses, right? And you can move up with these parts in your choir, right? And you can start with a syllable. So if you want to start, right, and so on and so forth. What I normally do with this as well is that I incorporate dynamics and also suspended notes. So I might ask them to take one big breath, moving up, hold, down. So I do something like that, and then I tell them to breathe, and they give me like a forte la. Right, so normally in my warm-ups I incorporate the elements, so I mean everything, because music is in everything, and everything that we do we incorporate it as best as we possibly can. So those are some warm-up exercises that I use within my setting. I have some technical ones, some more technical ones, but I mean, if you're beginning or started with a new choir, those are some good ones that you can use. And of course, using the physical ones that don't require the use of a chordal instrument, like the breathing, accessing the higher registers through sirens, and panting and all of those things. So all the best for you in your choir and using your warm-up exercises. So those are important for you to get your agenda started. All the best. Oh, please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. See you next time.